Hi, welcome to Business Growth Central, where this week we're tackling one of the biggest taboos in business. A few weeks ago, in fact it was the last 10 days in April, we ran a campaign that was pretty much exclusively via email. And we had a campaign to promote and encourage people to order a Spotlight video. And lots of reasons why we were doing that. Spotlight videos are a brilliant piece of collateral for business to have. They're working really well for the hundreds of businesses that have got them. And we're putting the price up. So we had a 10-day campaign to buy at the old price. That's just the background and the context. And even though it is absolutely true that open rates are falling and click-through rates are falling, and it's now harder than it's ever been to get people to pay attention to your emails. It's harder than it's ever been to avoid the purge when people go delete without ever reading what you've written. But still, despite all those challenges, email remains the single biggest driver of revenue into our business. But we sent 14 emails over the course of 10 days. And you almost certainly received those emails if you're part of EC. That email campaign was hugely successful for us. It brought in many tens of thousands of pounds in 10 days. It's stacked our order book up for many weeks ahead. It was just by all measures a really big success. But the concept, the very notion that you should or even could send 14 emails over 10 days, it's too much for so many business owners. But the price they pay for not getting their head round this, for not dealing with the head trash that is stopping them from sending those emails, is significantly lower revenue. On one of our EC marketing clinics last week, we had one of our members, Rob, who sent in an email for me to critique. And it wasn't a bad email, and what he was trying to do was absolutely fine as far as it went. But it only went like to page 2 of like the 300-page book that was, and he managed to get 4 leads from this single email that he sent out. But the opportunity for him to mirror what we'd done with Spotlight, to have a campaign, to create an offer and a reason to buy, and then to communicate with his list multiple times, 10, 11, 12, 14 times even, over 10 days. Well, if he did that properly, that would have a dramatic impact on his order book as well. And that's what I tried to help him to do. Here's a little clip of our conversation. Because we're really good email marketers. We have honed this over 15 years now. Most of the stuff in our emails is there because we know it works, including the frequency of the emails and including when we send it out. The reason why we sent 14 emails over 10 days is because every single email generated sales. People come to things at different rates and different paces, and the same principle will be true in your market. But the thing that people miss is the frequency and the system. And by the way, the whole campaign is all set up, broadly speaking, it's all done ahead of time. We write all the emails and get them all in the CRM, and so it just kind of runs. So, we're not sat most days wondering what we should do today or tomorrow. We write the campaign up front. But the most important thing is this recognition that actually you're going to have to send quite a few things. And for some of you, oh my God, and again, you'd be fascinated.
That's the fear as far as...
I get it, but that's what it is. But the price you pay for succumbing to the fear is you make a lot less sales and you have a much smaller business. The prize I gained for recognizing that actually, and you said it's a numbers game, and it's not a phrase I use very often or like very much, but I do recognize the truth of it. And I think we had 7 unsubscribes across that whole campaign. Every time we sent an email, we were banking, £5,000 or £6,000. 8 or 9 sales came from every email.
Start on Monday and badger them every day.
Well, right, again, you see, you have a different. You see, that is not a word I would use. And if anyone in my team used that word, I'd have them over the calls, Rob. Isn't it interesting that Rob just sees it as badgering? He thinks that if he sends more than 2 emails in a week, he is badgering his customers. And that is absolutely not how I see it at all. And it's not how you need to see it if you want to drive revenue and profit in your business. Because if you deliver a worthwhile product or service that does genuinely help your customers to do whatever it is that you do, then haven't you got an obligation to fight through all the clutter and all the distraction and get your message across? Because that's all I'm trying to do when I write my email campaigns. I just need every person in business to understand how this will help them. Now, at that point, they can make a conscious decision to buy or not to buy. I really don't mind, but I'm going to work really hard to get my message through. Because if I don't get my message through, I'm letting down my potential customers. I'm letting down my staff because our business isn't as vibrant as it could be. I'm letting down my children and my family because the lifestyle isn't what it could be because I was too cowardly with my marketing. And isn't it true that so many businesses, in actual fact, when it comes to their email marketing, well, they're yellow.
Everyone considered him coward of the county.
No one likes a coward, and all that's needed here is a bit of a bravery pill. Now, you do have to think carefully about the construction of your campaign, but hey, you've got a great template because you received our email campaign during those 10 days in April. They're sat in your inbox. You can get them and you can look. We used a number of different devices. We came at things from different angles. We even dropped a video into one of the emails. But we structured the campaign. We did not badger people. We tried to educate them. We tried to inform, and we did it in a way that was very, very successful for us and for them. Because we get a lot of thank you cards and a lot of emails saying how pleased people are with their Spotlight videos. People, when we've actually gone out and filmed it and they've got the video and they've used it, oh my goodness, they're getting more sales. If I hadn't been resolute and bold and brave with my email campaign in the way that I want you to be, well, they would never have had a Spotlight video. And now their lives are diminished markedly because I didn't and wouldn't have done my job. And that's not the place for any of us want to end up in. And that's why I'm making a big thing this week about you and your email marketing, because almost certainly, just like Rob on the clinic, there are people that you should be sending emails to this week, multiple emails sent intelligently and thoughtfully that are going to trigger people to take action. And yes, let's say it, let's not be scared of it, they're going to spend money with you! And that's a good thing. And it's a good thing for you because it enables you to build your business, and it's a good thing for them because they're going to benefit from all the tremendous value that you're going to provide with the service that you deliver. But it won't happen if you're cowardly and yellow with your email marketing. Take it away, Kenny.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county.
Delete, 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 delete. Oh, I'll be looking for one of them. So could your customers. Don't be afraid to write your email campaign. Don't be afraid to send it out. Don't worry that you're badgering people because you've got a good product. You've got a good service and you need to let people know about it. People need it, they want it, and all you need to do is let them know. Start typing. We've even got templates for you. What more do you want?